What's going on, guys? It's your boy Frankie J, and we're back with another video. Today we don't have an unboxing but just a quick review. um Last time we did that Amazon delivery number 4, I think it was. I kind of told you we did the unboxing and I showed you everything that I got, including the Peak Design strap lite. So I wanted to make a separate video about this just because when I first bought my camera, the Sony a6700, the strap that comes with this camera was, I mean, you guys saw my reaction. I opened it, took a look at it, and it was horrible. It was really bad. I knew the first thing that I wanted to get for this camera was gonna be another strap, and I did a little bit of research and I got the Peak Design lite. So there's the I think I'm not too sure about the name of the normal Peak Design strap, but I think that's just kind of what it's called, just a strap, and it's a little bit too thick. So I went with the lite, and this is kind of how thick it is. So not too thick, not too thin. And if you've done a little bit of research, you kind of know how it works. So it's got these little like pods where you can grab one end of your strap, connect it in there, and then you hear it click, and you know it's on pretty securely. On the box it said that these little strings can hold up to 200 pounds. Obviously, you know, a lot more than what you ever need with the camera, even if you you know, put a lot of attachments to it. So, you know, both sides, you just kind of put the little pod in it, hear it click, and it's pretty secured. So this is kind of how I have it. And then the latches here are pretty nice, so you can, you know, open it, pull it down, or pull it up, so you can adjust it quick, and then once you're done, attach it back. And one thing that I thought when I bought this leash or strap was that this was a clamp for the strap itself, and it's not. So if you have this down, it doesn't clamp on. You can still move it up or down, making it short or longer. The only thing this latch is for is so you can get a better handle whenever you have the camera on, and you know, pull it tight or make it loose, more loose, and then once you're done using it, clamp it back down. So I just wanted to make a, you know, quick video. Yes, these things are a little pricey, but in my opinion, very well worth it. You know, we talked a little bit about why I bought the Sony a6700, or you know, I was gonna go with the Sony ZV-E10. Either of those cameras are very, very nice. So you don't want to have something, you know, cheap holding your $1,000 plus camera. You know what I mean? You want to have something that you know it's not gonna go anywhere. And something I didn't know about this, and I was very, very happy to find out when I, you know, opened my strap, is that whenever you get the Sony a6700, I'm gonna bring it up closer so you can see the little attachments here, the triangle ones. Let me take the pods off so you can get a closer look, because this is very interesting and very helpful when I found out. So if you have the A6700, then you know this, and if you're thinking about buying it, you're gonna find out soon. But these little straps right here, this little like connectors, the ones that come with the camera or triangles, and a little bit bigger and wider, and it makes sense, it's for the strap that comes included with the camera, which is trash. But whenever you buy the Peak Design the lite one, and I'm sure all of them have them, you get these little ones. So they're a little bit smaller and, in my opinion, a little bit nicer. So I was very happy to see that they included these, because that string itself is not gonna pass through this the camera little holes on the sides. So very, very cool. And this way, you know, it doesn't make as much noise as the original one. So I was very, very happy to find out that it came with those. The other thing I was gonna say, and this is just my opinion, when I was looking into the Peak Design strap, the normal one, I immediately knew that it was gonna be way too thick. So that's kind of why I went with the lite. And having the lite, in my opinion, I think it's still a little bit too thick, but not too thick where it looks ridiculous when you have it on, you know? The camera versus the strap, it doesn't look too out of proportion, you know? It looks pretty okay. If you think this is still a little bit too thick, then you can go with the leash. The leash is, you know, same concept, but just a little bit thinner. So in my opinion, if I would have went with the leash, that would have been perfect too. But going with the lite, you know, still a great choice. Regular strap, I think it's overkill, too thick in my opinion. But as far as the review for this strap, I give it a 10 out of 10. Fully recommended. Love this little pods that you can just, you know, snap in or out, and then, you know, snap it in. And just the design and quality. This is kind of the design of this or material. It's almost like your seatbelt, you know. I think it's probably the same thing as your seatbelt. So this thing is very, very sturdy. You can, you know, just by holding it in your hands, you know this is gonna last a really, really long time. So in my opinion, 10 out of 10. If you have a camera, obviously the strap that came with your camera is probably trash. So like I said, these are a little bit expensive, but very well worth it. One of my big things is that, you know, if I'm gonna invest money on something and it's expensive, I don't mind too much as long as I'm getting the quality out of it. And in this situation, it was worth the investment. But other than that, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. All the links of everything I have and have purchased will be down in the description. If you can give me a big like and if you can subscribe to my channel, that would be great. But other than that, that's it for today. Have a great day.